Now that we've dealt with those violent bandits, we could potentially use this place as our base of operations again.
What could you possibly mean by that?
I'm talking about the Leicester Alliance taking over Garreg Mach Monastery. After all, it's right in the middle of Fodor. It's a critical strategic location.
Are you suggesting that we fight back against the Empire?
Aren't you getting a bit ahead of yourself? The Alliance is in complete discord at present.
And, as leader of the Imperial faction of the Alliance, isn't Count Gloucester, your father, the main cause of that discord?
Dang.
Yes, that is true. It was inevitable. Our house's territory is close to Imperial land, after all. Had we not consented to vassalage under the Empire, they would have invaded immediately.
Naturally. And, to be clear, I have no problem with your house maintaining its Imperial ties until we're sufficiently prepared to revolt. The Empire is the cause of the infighting. If we rid ourselves of them, the situation should resolve itself. That's why I'm thinking we should make this our base, raise up an army, and stir up some trouble for the Empire.
Now you're talking.
That's
Sounds like
a
fun.
way to handle
So
it, I
then,
guess.
Mr. Leaderman, does this mean you intend to rope us into your little scheme?
Well, like, if you attack the Empire, isn't House Gloucester gonna, like, go into actual war? I don't know. We'll probably end up fighting frickin' Lawrence's dad. You know that, right? Okay. Leaderman?
My grandfather passed away. That means yours truly is officially the leader of the Alliance.
If we had a more reliable leader, perhaps the Alliance would not have been divided.
Lawrence.
Think what you will. All I need to know is if you're in or you're out.
I'm happy to lend a hand. I won't let those Imperial dogs set foot in Alliance territory. I couldn't bear it if my village got caught up in the chaos of war.
I'll fight too. I've got to protect my little sis.
I will join as well. After all, House Ordelia was once dragged into an Imperial revolt. It ruined us.
Of course. I understand your motivation.
I'll fight too. It's time to take responsibility for my own future.
I don't want to run anymore. I hope I'll be of use to everyone.
We can do anything if we work together, Marianne.
What about you, Lawrence? Are you going to go back home to your scary father or what?
We cannot rely on Claude's scheming to lead us to victory. Therefore, I will remain. It is my duty to ensure Claude does not worsen the situation in the Alliance.
All of us are fighting for a different reason, but we share
Okay.
a common enemy. If we don't act, the Empire will crush us eventually. I say we stop them before they have the chance. So, Teach, will you help as well?
I'll give it some thought.
Please do. I'm counting on you. Even if your ultimate goal is to find Rhea, it would be better to stick with us as you search. With you on our side, the Church will join us as well. That makes fighting the Empire a moral cause, which means it'll be easier to rally support. Above all, your knowledge and strength are indispensable if we hope to stand a chance against the Imperial Army. Without you, my schemes are nothing. Just words. Please, take all of that into consideration as you decide.
You're really laying it all on the table, aren't you, Claude? Well, all that aside, this place is a mess. We can't very well make our base in a ruin. And repairing it sounds like a lot of work. I wonder if anyone would be willing to help us out with that.
Oh, this ought to be interesting. So do I still have the school in between fights?
Can it be? You were alive all this time?
Sedith? Where were you? Wait, you look the
Professor,
same.
It is so good to
Okay,
see you
everyone
again.
looks the same
My
except for
brother
us.
and I were worried about you.
Oh, thank the goddess. I couldn't bear the thought of letting Gerald down by not finding you.
Guess you lucked out. We've been looking everywhere for you, but I see Lady Rhea isn't with you. Damn.
Everyone was real worried about you, Professor.
Oh, look at Cyril.
Cyril? Is that you? You've grown up, kid. Have you been looking for Rhea with the Knights?
Of course, without Lady Rhea, I don't belong anywhere.
Cyril, that's not... Never mind. We'll figure it all out.
Oh my.
The Golden Deer House is together again at last. And all grown up. Well, for the most part.
I do regret that we were never able to hold a proper graduation for all of you students.
Why are you here? Yeah.
It has been 5 years since Lady Rhea disappeared. We have devoted all of our energies to finding her. However, without being able to set foot in Empire territory, we are at a standstill. We had hoped that perhaps the Archbishop would return here on this day. That of the long-awaited Millennium Festival.
Unfortunately, that doesn't seem to be the case, though I don't suppose you had very high hopes in that regard. Even if she were able to return here, with the monastery in ruins, I don't think she would have felt safe enough to do so. Right, Hilda?
Yeah, this is an important location for the church. To think you've left it in such a state.
Oh my gosh. They're mourning this distraction, yeah.
That's true.
Oh,
Perhaps
so we're
we've
getting
left it
them
alone for too long. We've got to make things right.
I can clean this place up like new. It's not fit for Lady Rhea like this.
And leaving this place in ruins affects the safety of this area, too.
So how the frick are you guys gonna
Agreed.
accomplish that?
There is also a great deal of valuable literature here.
Then let's do it. If we all work together, we can restore the monastery to its original beauty.
We will require the aid of skilled craftsmen, too. I shall seek out any such individuals who are willing to return to Garrick Mach.
Fantastic! I'll figure out how to split up the work, and then we can get started.
Well, okay. Let's go ahead and save, here. Let's save here. Well, actually, I'm gonna be right back, guys. I'm gonna go and get some food. That was a good map. All things considered. It was fun. It was cool getting everyone coming in gradually and just, like, figuring out what to do with them. That was a really fun way to reveal what they all look like now. And again, I'm happy that we now get our monologues about the situation and what we're doing. It's fantastic. But either way, I will be right back, guys, after I do get myself some food. So it's just, yeah, figuring out where it's going to go next is the real question. Especially now that, you know, like, there's a whole branching thing in the equation.
Part 2. Verdant Wind. Guardian Moon. The Alliance Leader's Ambitions.
Oh, man.
Claiming the monastery at Garrick Mach as its home base, the Alliance army joins forces with the Knights of Seros. Together, they begin to take up arms against the Adrestian Empire.
It's also interesting because, technically speaking, the point in which this all started was at the end of March, and I arrived at the monastery in, like, April, as it were. So it's just like, yeah, it was almost a year. But yeah, I had a feeling, you know, when they were talking about the school, that the whole purpose of that was, you know, to get us invested in the game before, you know, they threw us into it. Okay.
Good work, Hilda. You didn't do much manual labor, but you managed to rope the knights into helping us restore the monastery.
Thanks, Claude. But all I did was piggyback on your scheme. I saw your eyes telling me to make some magic happen.
Thank you so much for your help with the restoration.
Oh, please, it was nothing. We're just doing our part as former students.
I'm told you even routed the bandits. That job should have fallen to us. I'm sorry for the trouble.
Hey, don't think twice about it. We're all allies in the resistance against the Empire, right?
The Church is at war with the Empire, but let's be realistic. Wouldn't it be better for the Alliance to eventually submit?
The way I see it, the Emperor wants to take over all of Fodlan and destroy the existing order of the world.
Right.
I can't see her allowing the Alliance to continue to exist. We're in this just as deeply as you are. Actually, we were hoping to use this place as a base. The Empire begs to be meddled with, and we're first in line.
Oh, man.
What? Why would you want to make your base here of all places?
Garrick Mach is situated in the center of Fodlan, both geographically and spiritually. We want to secure this location while the Empire is still overlooking it.
I see. The Empire doesn't see this place as important at the moment because it's far from the front lines.
But if we simply decide that it's ours to occupy, that does nothing to inspire the hearts and minds of the people of Fodlan. Luckily, good old Teach has finally returned to us. If the Professor Rhea entrusted with the Sword of the Creator fights at our side, well now, that's a just cause anyone could get behind. What's more, here we are, working alongside the legendary Knights of Saros. It smacks of divine providence, doesn't it? Can you feel it?
Oh man.
I have heard what you have to say, Claude. And you, Professor? Where do you stand?
Well, I'll fight the Empire.
On our own, we lack sufficient military strength. But with the help of the Alliance, the Archbishop said if anything should happen to her, that we should entrust the affairs of the Church to you. If you intend to fight alongside the Alliance, then I will follow you as well. Is that acceptable, Claude?
Of course. I can't think of anything more reassuring than having both Teach and the Knights on our side. Together, we'll stop the Emperor and her reckless ambitions.
I am wondering, if we go with the Edelgard route, do we get to use the Death Knight? That'd be really cool. But yeah, that's the other thing about all of this is... Anyway. Hey, Shamir.
Thanks for your help out there. Battles tend to go smoother with you around.
The same to you.
I think you did most of the heavy lifting. It may be
Yeah, my
unwise
girls,
to
yeah.
think this way on the battlefield, but I feel I can trust your commands without question.
Why is that?
Not sure. I might have an idea, but never mind. I've also noticed that you've been putting me in more precarious situations lately. Almost like you know I won't question your orders.
I know I can rely on you.
Ha! I'm glad you trust me to get the job done, but still, I knew you were doing it on purpose. You're in a very important position now that you're leading the charge against the Empire. Funny to think you used to just teach at the Officers' Academy. Your old students still call you Professor. That's no title for the commander of an army.
I actually like it.
You'll always be their professor, huh? You sure are an interesting one. My people lost the war, and I was left to wander Fodlan alone. But I guess meeting you was my prize. You look confused. Did you not know any of this? I was living in my homeland of Dagda, up until the Imperial Army destroyed it 10 years ago. But being a mercenary, I have no real allegiance. That's why I'm working here now. Don't worry, though. I don't plan to turn on you.
Well, alright. Support level is now B. Well, dang. Wait, I thought we already were B. Okay. Oh, it's Ingrid's birthday. Wait, is she still... Sure. What does she look like? Hi, Ingrid. They didn't really give you a moment?
Thank you for inviting me.
Hi. Dang, she's...
Thank you.
Okay, hi Ingrid. How's it going? You just kind of showed up. I guess it makes sense, though.
Hot.
What the frickin' traits on the left? Jeez.
Yes.
Monastery Mysteries?
Are you sure?
God dang it.
Yes.
Okay. So that's your...
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you for the treat. I had such a great time.
Okay. Well, that was interesting. Okay. Yep, looks like most people are exploring right now. Alright. Oh, sword tournament? That's back up? I mean, sure. Hold on, let me check everyone's classes and their certifications. Okay. God dang, look at Claude over here. So, I guess he has a new, like, basic one. That's why he can do the flying. But he can still do other... Okay. Man. Look at everyone. God dang. These sprites. Okay. Felix, look at that guy. Dude. He's looking more... That edgelord is at it again. Flame does not look any different either, so I guess that confirms my theory about that. Oh man. But yeah, wow. Everyone's back. I don't think I need to really re-promote anyone, so might as well go ahead and explore. Hi. Hello. Oh man. Look at that. That's new. Gosh, all the reconstruction. Actually, I want to just see in general what the place looks like now. What quests are available? I mean, I see the, the exclamation marks. Okay, it looks like there's a lot less people, which is what I expected. I pretty much expected just the golden deer dudes. Okay. Either way, let's go ahead and talk to the bulletin board. Hello, expand quest list. Oh gosh. Fishing with the big one. Dealing with deserters. Okay. Fallen's Locket. Pirates in the North. Gosh. Look at all these missions. Okay, let's go ahead and find some of them, but let's go to the fishing one, because why not?
I'm pretty headstrong, but Claude could give me a run for my money. I mean, he's dragged the knights into this. You ought to be careful, Professor.
You too.
Don't worry about me. I'm here because I want to be. Also, because being around my big brother feels like a real chore.
Advanced drills? I'll find out what that is in a second. Supply run?
Excuse me, could you do me a favor?
Okay.
Excuse me, could
Find
you
some
do me a
flowers and give them to
favor?
Hilda as a gift. Sure. What is that? Okay, so you can give me axe. Okay. What's that? Gladiolus?
I'm pretty headstrong.
Oh.
You're sweet.
Okay.
Thanks so much. You're a sweetheart. Yet another lovely day. On such a fine day as this, it would certainly be nice to go for a stroll with someone. I wonder if anyone is around. Oh my. Such awful noises. Who, or rather, what is making those sounds?
Huh? Oh, hello, Flame!
She just straight up passed out. Oh my goodness.
My apologies. I feel a bit better now.
Oh, you scared me. You nearly knocked me over with that scream.
Well, you startled me. Appearing out of nowhere and making such sounds? What is it you are doing here anyway?
I'm just out here using logs to train.
Wow. Are you really capable of lifting something so massive, Raphael?
Of course. Wanna see? See? Told you I could do it.
Oh gosh.
That was magnificent. Do you suppose I could give it a try as well?
It might be a bit too much for your tiny arms.
Tiny or no, I want to be stronger. Do you have any tips for someone both willing and eager to grow?
It's probably best to start by practicing your battle cry. If you let out a good shout, you'll feel even more powerful.
You are a font of knowledge. Can you apply your wisdom and show me by example?
No problem. Just follow my lead. Yeah! Hurrah!
Oh my gosh.
Yeah! Rah!
I love that. I love the voice delivery here.
How did I fare? Do I look stronger now? It's working! I knew this would help!
That was a cute conversation. Oh gosh, let's listen to Claude and Marianne. Because they have their A support finally.
Oh, do you have an itch back there? I guess you can't scratch it on your own, can you?
Hi, Marianne.
Oh, Claude. It's just you.
Sorry, I know you're in the middle of an important discussion with Dorte, but could I talk to you?
About what?
It's about this thing you think you're burdened with. I've tried to guess what it is.
Please don't. This is making me a little uncomfortable.
There's no reason to feel uncomfortable. It's not like I plan on saying it aloud. But if my guess is correct, there's something I want to tell you. Will you hear me out?
Fine. I will listen.
Once upon a time, in a faraway place.
What the... Are you telling me a story?
Just listen. Once upon a time, in a faraway place, there was a young boy. This boy came from a despised lineage. In short, his mother was a daughter of the enemy. So the young boy was treated horribly by everyone around him. He hadn't done anything wrong. Everyone hated him simply for existing. Yelling, fighting back, explaining himself. Nothing he did could change his situation. When he was finally old enough, he ran far away from home. He escaped.
It sounds to me like he had no choice. I would have done the same had it been me.
Thing is, after he ran away, he still found himself in the very same position. People in the outside world hated him for where he came from.
Well, now that's...
The boy thought he had no place to go. All he could do was destroy the boundary between the inside and the outside worlds.
Destroy the boundaries?
Right. If there was no outside and inside, just one side to share, then the people outside wouldn't have a reason to hate him anymore, right? It wouldn't be easy, but if he managed it, he could shrug off that burden. The point is, people are born with burdens to carry. That much is undeniable. But whether they bind us or we cast them aside, that's up to us. So I think you should try to cast yours aside, Marianne. Put that heavy burden down. It's time.
But I don't know if I can do it.
It's okay. I'm here for you. We're the same, and I can help you.
The same? Claude, we have nothing in common.
Hey, did you see that, Dorte? Your friend just smiled at me.
Thank you for sharing your story. I suppose I could try casting aside burden, as you say. We can try together.
Let's do that. And when we're free, we can change the whole world.
Aww. Hey, that was a nice support. Helping her out. Let's see, so there's Ignatz and Hilda. Let's see what this one is.
Where is it? Oh, hello there, Ignatz.
Yes, hello, Hilda. What's the matter?
Oh, it's just that I'm looking for a book. I can't seem to find it anywhere.
So I'm just wondering if some of these
think it might be
are
on one
from
of the high
earlier,
shelves. Could you give
or
me
if
a
they're made to
hand?
work in both.
I'm really sorry, but actually... Some people got hurt while training in magic. I'm rushing to grab some medical supplies.
Whoa, that sounds serious. Don't let me stop you in that case.
Thanks. I'll be right back.
Dang, Ignatz.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Now, what was the book you were looking for?
Is everyone okay?
Yes, it turned out to just be some scrapes and bruises. Oh, is that the book?
Yes, I went and grabbed a ladder. That made the book much easier to find.
Ah, huh. You could have just asked someone else for their help.
Well, you said people were hurt, so I just figured everyone had more important things to do. Honestly, I don't love heights. It was a bit scary up there, but here we are. I managed.
Wait.
I see. Well, I'm sorry I couldn't help.
Why are you apologizing, silly? Surely first aid is more important.
I thought you might wait for me to come back, that's all.
Oh, but giving first aid, that's not an easy job. I figured you'd be worn out. The last thing I want is to push you too hard.
That's thoughtful of you, Hilda. Thanks for watching out for me.
Oh, don't mention it. Do my cleaning again and we'll call it even. You did such a lovely job last time. The floor was practically sparkling. I swear the air even tasted cleaner.
I'm glad you liked it. You're really good at giving compliments, you know that? I suppose that's why everyone's so eager to help you with things.
Exactly. By heaping praise on people, they're more eager to help me in the future. Oh, but that's not what's happening here. I was really, truly impressed by your cleaning skills.
I wish I had everything figured out like you.
Alright. That was a fun one. Alright, so then there's Marianne and Lysithea. Yeah, that was my first A support there.
Marianne, do you mind if I ask you about something?
Yes?
It's about animal behavior. Among us all, you surely know the most about animals. I've read that in outdoor battles, wild animals can sometimes cause unexpected confusion. What do you think would be the best strategy to... are you listening, Marianne?
I was listening. I just don't think I can really...
For crying out loud! Why do you always have to admit defeat before even giving yourself a chance?
Lysithea.
My advice would probably just put everyone in danger. You'd be better off without me.
Oh, Marianne.
You are impossible. You seem convinced you're some sort of cursed being, destined to bring doom and gloom to anyone you encounter.
Well...
Why do you have such a terrible opinion of yourself? How could you possibly be so dense?
Just
nothing. Now you listen to me for a moment. I can see that you have some deep-seated turmoil you struggle with. I'll have you know I have quite a few issues of my own, perhaps more grave than yours, if you can imagine.
Really?
Yes. But I'm not the only one who has such troubles to contend with. Everyone does. That's why it's so important to maintain a positive outlook and do what we can. Each time we find the light in the dark, we grow, bit by bit. And without growth, what's the point in carrying on?
Lysithea, I envy your confidence and strength.
Don't envy me. Instead, just choose to find the positive, won't you?
Yes. Well, maybe someday.
The time is now! This is your moment!
Oh, okay.
That's more like it. Now to start, why don't you help me out by answering my questions about wild animals?
I'll certainly try my best.
Oh god, I don't know why. I felt myself actually tearing up a little bit there. I don't know why. God dang. Oh god, these supports. Alright, so here's Lysithea and Catherine. Oh man.
It was so sunny this morning, but now it's absolutely pouring.
Did you hear the thunder just now? Good thing we got all the clothes indoors before the skies opened up. I apologize for troubling you with this task.
Don't worry about it. I was just passing by and thought I could help. I know how frustrating it is to have your newly dried clothes soaked by rain.
Oh.
What's wrong? We managed to keep all of the clothes dry, didn't we?
It's just... odd. Every time it's my turn to wash the clothing, there's a sudden downpour. Surely it must just be an inconvenient coincidence. But I can't help feeling as though I'm somehow to blame for it.
Ah, I see. That probably is your fault.
Wow, you're even harsher than I am.
You have a crest of Karen, don't you?
I do, yes, but... Hold on a moment. How did you know that?
I can just tell. I have a crest of Karen too. And I've noticed that whenever I need dry weather, there's rain. Don't you think it's our crests making the rain fall upon us?
How had I never connected this? This is quite a revelation. A crest affecting the weather.
Well, I don't know how true it is. There are only the two of us, which is a pretty small sample of people.
I suppose that's true. So, we must test our hypothesis.
Oh, you sparked your curiosity.
Maybe we can find someone who tends to bring the sunshine around. That would be especially handy for helping out with the wash.
Now there's an idea.
That was a cute support. So yeah, they do though? Hold up. Yeah, let me look at this. Look at Claude, he's 23. Lawrence is 24. How old is Lyseth now? She's 20. Okay, yeah, that made sense because she was 25. Frickin' look at frickin' Leonie right there. God dang. Let's go to the statue because I have accumulated more renown. So hopefully I can actually spend it on something again. Whoa, look at that.
Really?
Look at that. Man. Hey, Marianne.
Even with the church in shambles, we can still pray. The goddess will surely hear our prayers. But still, I hope the church can return to its former beauty someday.
Well, either way, let's go ahead and talk to this person. Okay, so I can spend it on... Which one is... Sword skills. Alright, let's do that.
You're all set.
Yeah, the next thing I'm gonna go for, obviously, is the EXP bonus. Because, yeah, honestly, that'll help things quite a bit. A few people. Hey!
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. You know, it's such a thrill to be able to greet you like this again. I almost died as well in the battle 5 years ago. But I won't allow any enemies to get into this place again. I promise you that. Even if the Death Knight shows up, I'll be sure to... Well, for now I'll keep training, so I can eventually feel confident that I can stop him.
That's what you should say. Good job, sir. Oh, hey, look at these guys. They're ready to go. Alright. Man, I am not used to you looking like this.
Professor, I have a proposal. Why not go beyond the Knights of Seros? Instead, uniting with allies from all across Fodland to fight for our cause. Looking back, it would have been best to ally with the Kingdom and join forces against the Empire. But now the Kingdom is not exactly, well...
It's weird that, like, it had a position there, but I couldn't walk over there. That was kind of confusing.
Hey, I could use a
Soldier has obtained. Head to the Strang region and take them out. Okay. Gotcha. Oh, also, hello.
I need a favor.
It seems they're skilled soldiers, so you should persuade them to join you. Okay. Sure. Dealing with deserters. Okay.
I've given up on ever seeing you again. Where have you been hiding? Anyway, now that we're reunited in the land of the living, I must fulfill my promise.
Right, the
That's
promise.
right. I promised the captain I'd protect you in his stead, and now I'll make good on my word.
Hey, Leonie!
It's not just for my village that I'm fighting alongside you here, you know. It's also that Captain Gerald asked me, his first and greatest apprentice, to look out for you. Of course, it wouldn't be enough just to keep you alive. It's my duty to make sure you win, too. So do your best, Professor, and count on me to watch your back.
Ah. Alright, well, let's go ahead and... Still train my spear. Why not? Oh yeah, that's right. I was gonna give you a gift. So, here's a whetstone.
Thanks.
think you'll like this
Thanks.
too. No? Hunting dagger.
Wow, this is...
Okay. Cool. So, let's see, the sport. Leonie and me. Okay. So did we already have the support? I guess. Okay, sure.
A country with no king has no future. That's why I made my way here. Professor, don't let me down.
Let's forge ahead.
Let's. Find me a worthy opponent to battle, and I'll be content.
Okay. So let's talk to this guy. Let's see. So it's a sword tournament. Catherine. Alright. Catherine should have this in the bag. Oh my gosh. God dang.
I'll never back down.
Go, Catherine!
I won't hold back.
Alright. Man, this is just... It's still good that we can do all of this stuff. And again... Frickin' cat! Pulling out those crits. Alright. So, I should be good. But I don't have the advantage of doubles. I might as well heal you. Frick it. You got it.
Repent from the grave. I won't hold back.
Okay. Way to go, cat. Wrecking shop. Okay. There we go. Silver Sword Plus. Frickin' sweet. Alright. So with that, let's see. Where else should I go? Yeah, Flame. Maybe she'll address my question.
Professor, I am so glad you are unharmed. No matter the path you walk, I will be with you every step of the way. Anything you ask of me, I shall see it through. You saved my life, and I am in your debt.
Hey there, my friend. It's funny how the monastery was once in ruins, but now it's downright bustling. Thanks to a little promise 5 years ago, our buddies have all gathered, and even the knights have returned. It's like we were all just waiting for you to awaken. And now, we're all going to band together against the Imperial Army. You should go and talk to everyone if you can. There may be some who are still on the fence.
I'm more of a mercenary than a knight these days. I work to get paid. I never was too attached to Fodlan. I was considering leaving soon, but I might change my mind if you're around.
Hey, cat.
In Lady Rhea's absence, I will follow you. That's what she would want me to do. Know that wherever you might lead us, I'll continue searching for Lady Rhea.
That's fine.
Good, because I will not budge on that point. Welcome back, Professor.
It's one note. Okay. Cornerstone fragment. Okay. And then somewhere around here is supposedly Ignatz. Go here. Hello.
It's been fixed up quite a bit, but its battle scars aren't so easily erased. To think that a glorious cathedral with a 1,000-year history would end up like this. I'll rebuild this place someday. This cathedral is the symbol of Fodlan. Maybe I should paint a picture of the beautiful cathedral of old. Well, I still remember what it looked like.
Okay. Hey, he paints, which is good. Places here that give the fish and the tomato.
Thanks.
Okay. Yes. Morale meals. Okay. Let's see. What would be good to... okay. Well, let's give it to Yeah, Lorenz and Marianne. I think that would be helpful for this one. Okay.
I did not expect much from the dining hall.
I like this dish.
Okay, so let's see. Let's also go here. Hello, head chef. Okay, Manuela wants to do it. Sure.
My cooking is so good, it's been called seductive. Should I show you what I can do, Professor? Right. I do so enjoy cutting up vegetables in preparation to cook. So I'll do that and leave you with the cleanup. Oh.
Okay. Well, that worked out. Oh boy. Oh no, what is my support with? Ah, it's Manuela. Fun. Alright. Look at those guys over there. Okay. So full menu. Let's see. It's one that both. That'll work. Oh, actually, I do want to raise. Okay. Alright, in that case... who would benefit from this the most? Yeah, let's do... Let's do Claude and... I guess Cyril? Sure. Blue. Hey man, how's it going? Currently, I am at chapter 14. 13? I think it's 13.
This is so good. Can I have seconds?
I finally hit the time skip. And it's now a Fire Emblem game, for sure. What I mean is that, like, we finally had our traditional Fire Emblem monologue about what's going on in the plot, so that was kind of cool. Yeah, things have happened. So, and war's broken out. So, things have gone real. Let's see. Okay, so he's over there. I see him.
How
are you doing, Blue?
And everyone else is a dream come true, Professor. And don't worry about my little sis. Right now, she's back home helping out with the family business. I kind of figured I was going to be stuck going back and taking over for her. But thanks to you and Claude, I get to work on my dream of becoming a proper knight.
Okay. I ended up having to use a rewind feature quite a lot.
5 long years I've searched for you and the Archbishop. It is a pleasure to see you again. The Church of Seiros will follow you from now on. But please do not abandon the search for Lady Rhea. Thank you. I know the battles ahead will be dire, but we will support you with all our strength.
Hello, Hanneman.
Thankfully, it appears the records and equipment I need for my research have not been damaged.
God dang.
I am most curious, though. You say you were asleep for 5 whole years. Incredible. Perhaps this is another effect of your crest. I do look forward to investigating you in greater detail. Wonderful news. I am most excited to begin. We must find the time, of course.
My Professor, you haven't changed a bit. At your age, I'd expect your whole demeanor to have changed greatly over 5 years. Though, I suppose I haven't changed either, right? Thank you for noticing, by the way. Ah, just the 2 of us, forever young. Oh, let me have my fun.
Hey, dude.
I don't know anything about rebuilding, but I can sure do my best to clean up the mess. I'm gonna keep Lady Rhea's room spotless, so she can use it right away whenever she gets back. You gotta find her, Professor. You just gotta.
This man.
Okay. Professor? Professor, a pleasure to see you.
Are you praying?
I've never been very good at praying. I was here to confess my foolishness. While I'm at it, may I confess something to you too? I realize what a burden I've been. On you, I mean. After every breakup, I neglect my work, and I know how that affects you. I'm completely worthless as a woman. Can you imagine how that feels? Oh, I'm going to be single for the rest of my life. I just know it. You think so too, don't you?
Not with me, but you just gotta think positive, woman.
Really? So if I couldn't find anybody else, you'd marry me? Oh, don't worry. I can tell by the look on your face you didn't mean it. What's wrong with me? It's not my looks. I'm still gorgeous. Or am I? Be honest. Do I look old? No, not possible. I'm the songstress who swept the Empire off its feet. Men profess their love for me hourly. It can't be my looks. You're right. Although, just fine is a bit... Well, it's better to be attractive than just fine. Oh no. If the problem isn't my looks, and they are not the problem, then it must be... what? My personality?
Ding, ding, ding. I mean...
I know you're trying to find a way to say it gently, but you think there's a problem, don't you? I suppose I can be a bit unkempt. I do have a short temper, and I may be a little lazy, sometimes. But I've always heard fellas, you know, like a woman with a few flaws. Seems to me there are plenty of flawed girls who have landed themselves a good man. So maybe... my trouble is I'm not imperfect enough. Do you think I could use a few more flaws?
No.
Are you saying I'm perfect as I am? Come now. You'll make me blush.
No comment on, like, any of that. I guess I did good. Okay. I have another support. What? With who? Oh, with Claude. Okay. Sure. Oh, it's Cyril. Okay.
Keeping it clean, sweeping it clean. No more trash, nowhere, no how. Oh darn, there's trash over there.
Hard at work, I see.
Hey, Professor! The cathedral's a real important place for the Church of Saros, so I always make sure it's all sparkling clean. The monks do some cleaning too, and they tell me not to bother, and sometimes they even say to go away, but they just don't clean as good as I do. I don't stop until everything shines. Nah, not really. And Lady Rhea told me it's okay if I don't show an interest unless I feel like it. And I haven't so far, but I just want to take good care of the things she cares about. If there's a thing she wants taken care of, then I'll do it better than anyone else. Don't you feel the same? Since Lady Rhea really took a liking to you and all.
I wouldn't go that far.
Maybe you don't realize how great a person Lady Rhea is. She's always praying hard as she can for her followers all across Fodlan. She does it every single day. And even though she's always so busy, she tries to listen to as many people's needs as she can. When she's seen the kids who lost their parents in Ramire Village, she didn't leave them there. She got the church to take those kids in, same as me. She's so kind. She's almost like a mom to all her followers, and just everybody that I can think of loves her.
I think it's about more than kindness.
Hang on. You trying to say you know more about Lady Rhea than I do? Okay, maybe she likes you more than she likes me. But I know that I know a whole lot more about her than you do. I know these things, okay? So don't go talking down to me like you know better.
It wasn't, though?
Huh? Well, just as long as we're all clear on that.
Oh gosh. Alright. So, let's see. Anyone else is down? Ah, Lysithia. Good old Lysith. Let's see, where is she?
I've grown weary and impatient. These past 5 years, my hands have been bound. But now, I can finally take action with a clear goal. I'm grateful to you and to everyone.
And that goal is?
Down with the Empire. Surely peace will soon follow if the Empire is overthrown. And my parents can finally find peace themselves.
Okay. Well, anyway, here.
Thank you.
Have that. And I guess, that too.
For me.
Okay. Anyway. Let's also see in support. So it's Claude and Cyril. Wow, why does Claude have one with Cyril all of a sudden?
Hey there, Cyril. You're working hard as usual.
Was it the food?
Nah, just doing my job.
Rhea used to assign your daily tasks herself, didn't she? The church employs a lot of people, but not too many of them can claim they got to speak with the Archbishop every day. You should be proud of yourself. She must have truly valued your work ethic.
Hey, is that everything you wanted to say? 'Cause I'm kinda busy here.
Actually, I was hoping to ask you about Rhea. There's so much we don't know about her, but I thought maybe you...
Yeah, I know more about Lady Rhea than anybody. But why should I tell you anything about her?
So cold. Think about who you're talking to.
Huh? What are you to me?
Oh.
You don't know who I am?
Oh, they
Of
know
course
each
I do.
other.
You're Claude, leader of the Leicester Alliance.
That's not what I mean. Well, never mind then. Tell me, don't you ever miss your homeland?
Elmira?
Yes, Elmira.
Oh.
Judging by that expression, I'm guessing you're not terribly
I should have picked up on that
Life
sooner.
is a whole lot harder for me
The way they
there
look.
than it's ever been around here. My dad and mom both died in the war, and there was nobody there to look after me. The king, he didn't do anything to help, so I had to survive by being smart. I had to stop being a kid real quick.
I'm sorry to hear that.
You don't have to apologize. It's not your fault.
Regardless of whose fault it is,
I'm
I'm
gonna
still
build these
sorry.
supports.
I'm sorry that I didn't even know that an acquaintance of mine was suffering. And sorry for asking a tactless question about your homeland. I should have known that it was likely to bring back bad memories.
Nah, I get sad or mad when I think about it, but I'm used to it, so I don't mind any.
I see that. Even still, I apologize for being careless.
Okay, well, thanks, Claude. If the King of Elmira was like you, maybe things would have been better. Maybe the King's not a bad person and just had other stuff to worry about. But that's not much of an excuse.
If I ever meet the King of Elmira, I'll give him a stern talking to on your behalf.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, I gotta get back to work. Bunch of things to get done.
You really are on the other side now, aren't you? Huh. Well, if nothing else, it's good of you to turn a blind eye to me.
I don't know what that means, but okay. Bye, Claude.
Wow. Yeah, I did not know. That makes a lot of sense, though. Okay. Well, cool. I still don't have the fish. I have no idea how I will get the fish, but either way, I have nothing else I can really do, except for maybe, like, buy some things. Have I been here? Yeah, I've never been here. Huh. interesting. Yeah, no, I mean, I guess I can now. It's my place. Oh, this must be... Oh, okay. Alright. God dang. Okay, well anyway, let's just move on, I guess. I don't know. Where the heck? Unless there's someone here that I talked to?